No filter, just chaos. This is the Big Party Show with Big Party and Molly.
All right, welcome to the show, the Big Party Show. You want to get in? This is how you do it. You can call us at, or text us, but at 402-915-0962, or you can reach out at bpscrasher@gmail.com.
We love it.
Yeah, how was your trip to the Big O?
I didn't realize the fact that the weather was going to be quite so traumatizing.
Nice. Yeah, so you dressed. You dressed in accordance.
It was less about dressing. It was more about the white knuckling it took to get anywhere close to the Mississippi River.
Okay.
Like it was white out.
Yeah, see, I was worried about you because you drove in on Monday.
Yeah, and
right?
I thought I was done. I thought it was all done. It was not.
I woke up the next day because that blizzard hit on Sunday, and I woke up the next day and I'm like, all right, we're still in a blizzard wind warning until like 11 o'clock or something like that. And then I look at the radar. I'm like, oh, Molly will be heading into town today. And I see all of that stuff is just blanketed over you guys now. And I'm like, oh my God, is she really going to go for this thing?
I didn't know. Like,
Okay.
seriously, like ignorance is... you would think that I didn't live in a modern era. Like, okay, so I had my, I had my maps going.
Okay.
And just because it's like, sometimes it's confusing to get out of Chicago. There's all sorts of like weird little interstates that you've got to take. And I'd left it on. I didn't think about it. And then all of a sudden it starts beeping. They're like, winter warning ahead. I was like, it does that? And there is?
Oh, no.
Yes. And all of a sudden it just goes white.
And the kids are in the car. Weren't you nervous about?
Yes.
Did you pack blankets and stuff like that just in case?
No.
Okay.
Like Declan didn't even have a winter coat because I knew we were coming here and it was going to be 90 degrees. Yeah. He's like, that's cool. He's a 16-year-old. He's like, I'll just wear a sweatshirt. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. And Mara's like, I'll wear my coat just because I like to wear my coat. And I wore a coat on account of the fact that I knew I'd be getting out and like getting gas and things like that.
Okay.
But I had like light joggers on. Like, I mean, I had a t-shirt and light joggers on and then just like a puffer coat. Oh. I was freezing.
I mean, that's crazy driving right there. I mean, I was like, all right, we'll see how this works out.
Never going to do that again.
I wouldn't either.
Never. Like,
all you had to do was wait till St. Patty's Day, right? Or even later on in the evening on Monday, because St. Patty's Day it's like it all melted.
Yeah, it was fine. But the reason I didn't is because my sister's birthday is St. Patrick's Day. Yeah. So I was like, I want to be here for her birthday. So we ended up getting in. I was like, everyone's like, how was the drive? I was like, I don't want to talk about it.
White knuckling it all the way there.
Seriously, I had like my shoulders. I think I had like my shoulders tensed up because I'm holding the wheel like the whole time because the wind was so intense. Like you could feel like your car kind of.
I thought we were going to lose trees here. And by the way, towards your neck of the woods where that storm was hitting and going to, they did lose trees and wind in the wind and everything like that. And that's what you were driving through. So I can only imagine how terrifying that could have been.
You just see the semis on the side of the road. It's like seeing carcasses. No, I mean like blown off the.
Oh, they were blown off. I guess they would be. Yeah.
Like on their sides or upside down. I saw one that was upside down. I was like, it's like going through. It's like being in a video game and looking at a bunch of dead bodies on the side. You're like, oh my God, the zombie apocalypse is here. There are so many bodies. Like it is close. Like the flesh eaters are close.
So did you make it out on St. Patty's? I mean, of course it was Anne's birthday. Happy birthday, Anne. Did you make it out to St. Pat or to celebrate or what'd you guys do?
We went out to lunch. We went to Charleston's. I mean, we're Irish. Like I'm not setting my alarm. We were talking about the fact that like, what was it? The Alderman opened at 6 a.m.
Yes.
I'm like, I'm not setting an alarm to drink.
Yes.
I will meet you when I get up.
Yeah. I know. And it snowed a little bit. And I tell you, Molly, I don't go out on St. Patty's Day because it's not worth it. You know what I mean? It's just too much. And I'm past that age, I think. But when it was snowing, I looked out the window and I laughed. I was so happy because everyone is going to be in parking lots.
Yes.
And it's super cold and it's snowing. And I'm like, well, I'm fine. I hope it snows even more on you guys as you're out there celebrating. because half of you aren't even Irish.
Right.
So, you know,
Everybody's
if not
Irish
more.
on St. Patrick's Day. Well, and then we had plans, but then it ended up being snowy and icky. So we ended up bundling in and like ordering Thai food. And she had never seen the movie Sinners.
Oh, she hasn't?
No.
Oh, that was a fantastic movie.
Yeah. So we watched Sinners, and it was so funny. She's like, I mean, spoiler alert, but it has been a year or whatever. She's like, they're vampires.
Yeah. He deserved an Oscar, by the way, doing that.
Oh, Smoke and Stack. He was so good.
Yes.
He was so good.
Deserved an Oscar
B.
for that.
Jordan. I was like, look at that tasty human
and
being.
he went to Whataburger or In-N-Out, whatever place they go to. And then there was just mobs of people. That was weird.
A guy that I know.
I thought it was fake.
A guy that I follow was there randomly, like was going and getting a burger, and is like, oh my God, he posted a video on his Instagram where he's like, look who's at In-N-Out Burger at the same time I am.
Oh, that's
like,
kind of crazy. And there was a mob of people as well. So yeah, I guess that's where you all go when you win an Oscar. So
because you finally get to eat.
Did you watch any of that? It was the lowest watched Oscars in the history of and it's the last time it's going to be on regular TV. I think it goes to where does it go? YouTube. It goes to YouTube from here on out.
Wow.
Isn't that bizarre? I'm not talking YouTube television. I'm talking YouTube. Just
really
YouTube.
It's not even going to like one of the streamers. Like it's not even like Peacock is getting it or something.
It's not. It's going straight to YouTube.
It's so like this year I was like, this is terrible. Like this is so boring.
I know. It was a lot of fake laughter. I thought, there's a lot of, do they use a laugh cam? Because everybody, they have to, right? I mean, is it really that loud of laughter? I felt like I was watching a sitcom.
Maybe it's just how they had the levels.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's not a fake laugh track, but it might just be how they have the auditorium mic'd to sound robust.
Hey, real quick, we got a couple things we're giving away. You just have to go to bigpartyshow.com and it's on the contest page and you can do it right now. First of all, Whitney Cummings is going to be at the Astro. She's a comedian and she does tons of TV. She's super funny. And the Astro's in La Vista. If you haven't been to the Astro, it's a sweet venue. But that's going to be on Friday, a week from today, March 27th. All right. So if you want tickets, go to bigpartyshow.com and just drop your name and email right there. I have all the information for you. Also, a week from Friday. Today's the first day of spring.
I know.
Wow.
And it's like 90 degrees outside.
I can't even believe that. That snuck up pretty quickly.
I'm so excited.
Yeah. They said that the bugs are out already, which is scary for a lot of people because it just makes it longer. Down in Arizona, they said that the rattlesnakes and the scorpions are out early because of the warm weather. All kinds of things. Weeds are growing. I've already noticed in my yard that weeds are already growing.
Really?
Yeah. It sucks.
You're like, I was hoping I had a little bit more time before I had to do this.
Yes, I was. Also, we're celebrating our 1-year anniversary. The Big Party Show podcast. It's 1 year
Happy
already.
Anniversary.
That's insane.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, we made it. What I'm more amazed at, because a lot of people do these podcasts, they do it once a week. We do it 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday for you guys. And we don't miss days.
No.
We don't work for anyone, but we still come to work. I'm like, we never take time off.
Dedicated.
Yeah, so
ourselves.
I'm going to Florida for some convention with Wileen in June, and I thought, maybe we'll take a week off. And then I'm like, no, I'll just take all my stuff with me, and then I'll just podcast from the hotel room. So yeah, we're celebrating a year. So thank you so much for supporting. And if you haven't done so already, just hit follow, subscribe, like, and rate and review and all that stuff to these podcasts, because that's what helps us stick around and it gets us out there further. It's a weird thing, but that's how kind of the analytics work when it comes to podcasting. If you don't like anything, then it just dies.
Yeah, it's really wild. It really is like an algorithm. And how we're going to celebrate now, starting Monday, we're going to be hooking you guys up or giving you opportunity, better yet. Nate Bargatze is going to be at the CHI on April 25th. So excited. And we have tickets. All right. So that's our celebration right there. So basically, we'll just do a keyword thing. We'll just give you a keyword, and then you just push that keyword over to the Big Party
bigpartyshow.com, and then enter right there. And then that's it. And the bonus entry is also going to be in effect. And how you get a bonus entry is you listen to the After Party podcast on Tuesdays.
Woohoo!
Get another keyword, drop it in there, and that's how you're going to get bonus entries. So if you're just listening Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, that's three a week. So yeah, why not get that extra bonus entry? So yeah, After Party, anywhere you get your podcast, and so on and so forth.
And he's great live.
Yes, very much so. So there you go. That's good news. So in the news right now, this Kiss Cam lady's back out there.
The Coldplay Kiss Cam.
Yeah. That's I didn't know what to take. So she did the first time she's really speaking. I feel for the girl because social media got her pretty good.
Yeah.
Because of her situation. And I thought about it. So we went on Oprah and she was talking about the CEO guy. What's his name? She's Kristen Cabot. He's Andy Byron. So he quit due to all this stuff. And she was head of HR. So HR lady, you guys all know the gig, was messing around with the CEO, and you don't do that.
No, you
That's
don't.
against any company's rules, even our rules. I mean, you don't do that. So she got caught on the Kiss Cam, right? We all know what happened. And next note, it's all over social media. All right. So she does this podcast with Oprah as a guest, and she talked about the backlash because she still can't find a job. And I want to say that was a year ago. Wasn't it about a year ago?
Yeah, it was about a year ago. I mean, it was.
Yes. Yeah. She still can't find a job. And she said that people were like peeking in her windows.
Oh boy.
Radio station gave away her address and phone number. Think about this. Think about all of these things that are happening to her.
Why would they dox her?
Nothing happened to the dude. Nobody did anything with him. Nothing. There was just nothing. It was all her. Oprah's face looked like, I am so sorry we did that. Because it's like everyone attacked her like she was the bad person.
Yeah.
Then the bombshell came out. He told her that he was getting a divorce. So he lied to her. Then this stuff happened. And she's the one that got beat up by everybody. Isn't that insane? She doesn't talk to the guy any longer because she lied. He lied to her. And that's kind of how she said it shouldn't have happened anyway, but it's still, she was separated. That guy was there with someone else. Yeah. And he was cool about it. I guess he got a hold of her immediately and was worried about her and the kids because they had kids. And now they're getting death threats from random strangers. Oh my God. Yeah. Can't even believe it. For the first time, and I mean, I'm like, I guess who are we to judge somebody else's decision making? You know, I
know, but
I mean, really, it's a softball for everybody. But to know that this guy lied and she took it to the next level, which she knows is wrong, she shouldn't have because of her position, is kind of sad. It really is. I don't know why I'm feeling for it, but it's like I feel bad because everybody made fun of her, and she's mad at Gwyneth Paltrow too.
Why?
Because that company. Remember who's the Coldplay guy? Chris Martin.
Yeah,
he was married to her at one given time, but they hired that company hired her as a spokesperson immediately. And they did some kind of spin on what happened and stuff like that. And so she's just mad at everybody. She's just mad at everybody.
I think that it's just one of those things where you're just like mad with how the hand life dealt you.
Uh-huh.
And then,
Can you imagine? Why can't she get another job? Of course,
she was head of HR and she was called to the CEO.
There's other jobs. She doesn't have to be an HR person.
At that point, that's what you do. If you're that high up in the food chain, you don't just suddenly pivot to being in marketing. You don't just suddenly be like, you can't reinvent yourself. I mean, you've put in decades.
You have no choice now.
Well, obviously, she's going to have to.
I can't believe that would hinder her employment because of that personal
it's toxic.
deal.
Whatever company's like good, bad, or whatever, we just don't even want to.
I think if someone hired her, that maybe it'd be good for some company that is a nobody company.
I don't know,
but she's probably demanding a lot of pay as well. By the way, we got reached out to broadcast on a cruise, a nude cruise.
What? A A nude cruise.
Yeah. Do you want to do it?
Totally. They do know that I'm a never nude, right? Like
they do now. So yeah, it's a nude cruise. Yeah. I forgot to even bring that up in our pre-meeting. Yeah. So I just figured I'd bring it up now.
Wait.
So it's like a week long.
They really did reach out?
Yeah. They want us to broadcast on a nude cruise, but it's a nude cruise. We'd have to be nude.
Absolutely not. Like there's not a world that we live in that you and I could be sitting there
and then,
just butt naked being like, anyway, so the lady from the Coldplay just no.
Oh, people, come on. Hey, I looked into the cruise. They have all kinds of things.
Sure they do.
And like outside, it's nude optional. But they have a lot of events. I mean, there's like volleyball. Can you imagine all this ugly
jiggling bits all over the place? Gross.
My buddy just got back from a cruise and he told me that the average age was 69. He said there were walkers everywhere.
Oh.
And that they were the youngest people. They're no spring chickens. They're the youngest people on there.
So imagine just shriveled bits.
That's what he said.
Just like naked in the sun.
He said those little, what are those little go-kart thing? Not go-karts, those rascals.
Rascals.
He said rascals everywhere. Yeah, he said they'd pull right into the elevator. I'm like, there's elevators big enough for rascals? He's like, yeah. And then he said we would get up early because they'd get up early, you know, and then we'd go, and he said there's other restaurants. I've never been on a cruise. So he said he would go to, they'd go to the buffet. He said it was actually really good. He said, but you got to get there earlier than those older people because they're just everywhere and they're just bumping into everyone.
Really?
They're just rude. They're like just grumpy old people. Yeah.
Oh my God. What cruise was he on that was like that?
I don't know what cruise it was.
Was it was like promoted by AARP and he just didn't realize?
Well, the cruises that they go, those type of cruises that they go on to, they do research, you know, instead of doing one where there's 25,000 people or whatever, it's a set amount. So there's not a billion people on there because there's no way you could do a cruise like that with that age group with 20,000 people on a boat. You know what I mean?
Good, but
it'd be a lot, you know, because he said that they're just rascaling everywhere and just taking U-turns and running over people. And
what a mess.
Yeah. So anyway, no new cruise for us. I'm just kidding, Molly. Nobody.
I was going to say that is a hard no. Can you imagine me taking that home to Peter?
Yeah. I would.
Honey, guess what? Pack your bags. Actually, I don't think you need to.
Yeah. All right. So I got some good news for everybody about smoking. All right. So this just came out. I smoked. Do you still smoke every now and then?
Uh-huh.
I can't even imagine buying a pack of cigarettes right now.
Well, they're not cheap.
No. Last time I stopped into a store, the lady for some reason thought I was asking for a pack of smokes. So she was turning around and I was like, I don't want smokes. I don't do that anymore. And then I asked her, I said, how much are they, by the way? And so she was so nice. She was like ringing all these cigarette packs up, different brands and stuff like that. It was like $10, $11 for a pack.
Yeah. My girlfriends and I, we did there's like this crew of us. We all used to work together. And like when we all get together, we will smoke.
Okay.
And so, you know, like we rotate like who buys the pack or whatever, you know. And I went with my girlfriend. I was like, hey, let's go pick up a pack of cigarettes. We stopped by the gas station. It was $20.
I can't believe that. I wouldn't be able to afford that. I can't believe that.
I was like, okay.
Yeah, because I mean, I smoked like a pack, sometimes 2 a day. It depends on the day, like the weekend or whatever. And I was like, I would have spent over $70 in a week just on cigarettes and a bad habit.
My question is
God.
that because I was thinking the same thing. Because like when I was a smoker, I was like a pack a day smoker.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm wondering if we did that because it wasn't expensive. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if I would be in this current economy, a pack a day smoker, like if that were the case, because it's $20 every day, like $20 or $40 every single day. I don't think I would. I didn't have that kind of money when I was in my 20s smoking a pack of cigarettes a day.
Talk about lighting the money on fire. I couldn't believe it, Molly. I'm like, that's more expensive than alcohol.
Yeah.
That's a weekly. I can't even believe it. And maybe that's the reason why this is like a historic number that just came out. It's a single digit low. They're saying that the percentage of American adults who smoke cigarettes now has dropped to 9.9%. 9.9%.
That really surprises me.
Yeah.
Because I have been seeing way more people smoking.
Maybe they're just, I mean, people used to smoke all over the place, I think. I don't know, but they're saying that's how low it is. And now the goal for what they want to do is knock it down to under 6% by 2030.
I mean, that's good news. I mean, that's definitely, but I just noticed an uptick in Hollywood.
That's what they were saying.
More people are smoking like crazy and like smoking on screen. Like if all of a sudden you notice these young, really attractive, like totally cool Hollywood stars, they all smoke.
Yeah.
And they don't hide it. Like it used to be if they did smoke, it was something you never saw them photograph smoking. Or if you did, it was like a Ben Affleck, like, oh God, he's flaming out and he's having a cigarette moment. This is like, I've been seeing lots of like at the Vanity Fair party for the Oscars, they're out smoking.
Really?
Yes. I was like, when did that change? When did all of a sudden, like, they all smoke American spirits, like it's all them hanging out and they're smoking.
Wow.
I mean, and it's weird because it never used to be that way.
It's
like
the American spirit. That's
the brand.
Those are the, you know what? She rang those up.
Mm-hmm.
And that's funny because those are cheaper than the Marlboro and all the other ones.
Really?
Yeah, that's what she said. Normally, I'll just grab these cheapos. And what's the deal with those? Are they made like by Native Americans with no chemicals or something? What is the deal? I think
they're like organic-y cigarettes. I don't really know. They come in this teal box, so it's really easy to spot. So that's why I know that these guys are smoking American spirits, because when they're holding the boxes in these photos, you can see that bright blue, and you're like, nobody else has got a box like that except for American spirits.
Yeah, and it's got like a feather on it or something,
it
or
has
maybe
like
a
some
Native
sort
American?
of like a native sign
there?
on it. Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't know much about the brand outside of the fact that that's always like the one where you see them. They're like, I smoke American spirits. You're like, okay, well, whatever.
I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you smoke and then not just go home and then smoke. I mean,
there are times where it's like, it definitely is like you start finding yourself going down the rabbit hole and you just got to like pull back.
Okay.
But I definitely, there are just certain things where it just feels good.
I miss that feeling. There's a feeling that I miss
like
when
this
it comes
time
to smoking.
Of year,
yeah.
That first wine or beer in the beer garden.
A cigarette.
When you're sitting outside with a cigarette, you're like,
stuff.
do you know what I mean? Like, you're just like, yes.
I'm going to want to smoke now. I quit smoking over 10 years ago now.
You just quit, though.
I quit cold turkey.
You're good like that.
No, I'm not. I mean, this is what happened. I remember it distinctively because I've always wanted to quit. And everyone always says that I know that I'd quit. They say, when you're ready to quit, you will. Mm-hmm. And I could say that's true. Because I tried several times and I failed. I failed every time. I remember one time I decided I'm going to tell the gas station person that was my house. I'm like, I'm going to quit smoking. I'm done smoking. And then I showed up like 3 days later and she was working and I said, yeah, I'll take a pack of whatever. Uh-huh. And the look on her face was so sad and disappointed that I picked it back up. Maybe I did that several times because she was like,
really again?
Okay.
How many times have you quit this month?
Exactly. So what I did is that I was sitting at home smoking, waiting for my sister to send me her social security number, all that information, so I can put her on as a beneficiary for my insurance at that point. Mm-hmm. And so as I'm smoking and waiting for her to respond back, this thought in my head went, my luck, what's going to happen is that when I do finally retire, if I can at that point, I'm going to end up with cancer and then I'm going to die. And then she's going to get all the money that I worked hard for.
Wow.
So I quit.
Just to spite her and her ability to get that payout. You're like, you know what?
I was smoking.
Not on my watch.
And then I took it and looked at it, and I walked right to the restroom, the bathroom, and there was like 4 cigarettes left or something like that. And I put them all and flushed them.
Okay,
and I
yeah.
never touched them again. I
That's
never,
wild.
except one time. I did do it one time. And that was probably, it had to be a year or something like that. I decided I was with Wylene's on a trip, and her family was there, and her brother smokes. And I was like, I'll sit with you and smoke a cigarette. What the hell? It's been a while. After I smoked that cigarette, I felt like the girl that gave me the look. I was giving myself the look, because I was like, I went this long without touching a cigarette.
Right.
Because that's the best way to do it, I found, is that after you quit smoking, you start counting the days.
Yeah, you got to.
And then you start counting the months and the weeks. And if it helps you even more, what you can do is look up what
How
happens.
much you're saving, or what's happening to your body.
Not really that, what's happening to your body. And what happens and how long it takes to recover, and how you'll feel after 3 months, and so on and so forth. And I was like, all right. So I just made those goals to see that was going to happen.
Right.
So I was so disappointed that I'd smoked. Then I'd never smoked again. I'm afraid. I mean, I won't even smoke a joint. I'm worried that if I smoke, I might as well just go buy a carton.
Peter and I always laugh about the fact that, like, if word came like the world is ending,
would you smoke?
Absolutely.
Yes.
I'd be like, excuse me, I would love a pack of your finest.
I would go smoke.
Like, absolutely. You're like, I'm going out. This is going to be a fantastic. I
did too.
I love all the accoutrements. I love the lighters. I love the cigarette cases.
I love the smell.
Everything about it was something where it was like, when I quit because I was having kids.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, I can't be pregnant and smoking. I know people do, and that's like your choice. But like, for me, I was like, I was trying so hard to have kids, and I knew that it was, like, I wanted to be the best version of my body that I could be to like, be a person. So, but then, like, we would go on those trips, like, to Sandals, and I would be like, well, there's no kids around. Like, let's go ahead and buy a pack of cigarettes and see what happens. It's like, sick.
Yeah. Yes.
So sick. There's like, your body can't do nicotine like that anymore.
When you're pregnant?
No, no, this was after I had kids, and we would go in those Sandals trips, remember? And it, like, they were babies back home, and I'd be like, I'm going to have a cigarette. Like, we're 1,000 miles from the kids, and I don't have to worry about them smelling it or whatever. So I was like, I bought a pack of cigarettes. So sick. So so sick.
Yeah, I don't know what the secret recipe is to quitting. Everybody does it the same way. I just don't like the smell of smoke on people in the winter, because it
has a distinct smell.
Smells it for some reason. It sticks to your clothes in the winter. I don't know what that's all about.
I don't know either.
But if it's in the summertime, if someone's smoking and I'm standing next to you, I don't care. It actually smells good. Brings back memories.
Oh, the memories.
Oh, the memories. But yeah, I just don't know if there's a secret recipe to it. But yeah, just quit when you're ready to quit, I guess.
I think everybody has their own way.
Yeah.
I know people that, like you.
Didn't you take some chant tricks or something like that?
Worse.
I was thinking about that the other day.
Worst decision of my life. Like, I should have just kept smoking.
Yeah.
Like, the minute I quit smoking, I stopped taking that. And honestly, my doctor was like, I don't know why we prescribed that for you. That was really bad.
Was it the vivid dreams? I remember
vivid dreams, and just the mental health version of it. It really did a number on me. I mean, it was wintertime. It was dark. It was dark thoughts. I mean, it was
dark thoughts.
Bad.
Well, people were committing suicide. They were feeling very suicidal on it. That was the thing.
But this was early days where that was like whispers on the internet. There was nothing about it. And I just finally went to my doctor. They're like, stop taking it now. Like, stop. Like, you've quit smoking. Stop taking it now. Don't go. And the thing is, with that medication, you have to step off of it. You can't just quit. You'll get sick.
Okay.
So, step it down. But I mean, Peter was like, we're getting off this medication.
Wow.
This is not a good version for you. Like, it was like, and so scared the hell out of me. So whenever anybody talks about you, like, and then all of a sudden the commercials come out, they're like, may cause suicide. I was like, way to bury the lead. That would have been really nice to know. I don't know, 17 years ago when it first came out. Winter.
Dark thoughts.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Well, at least we all quit.
Right, exactly. On the other
Good
side
job,
of
people. We're on the other side of that for sure. All right, we're gonna wrap this thing. If you see Molly running around Omaha, she's here. She'll give the. I know it's St. Patty's week. There was a lot of discussion this week about the Irish goodbye.
Oh yeah, bye. Bye without saying bye.
Yeah, bye without saying bye. I think we've all done that before, but that's what they call it, the Irish goodbye. But all right, we're gonna get out of here. You want to reach out to us, you know how to do it. And also, don't forget about the Whitney Cummings tickets. All right, that's a comedy. Look her up. She's a funny woman.
She is really funny.
March 27th at the Astral in La Vista, and then we got Nate, a night with Nate starting Monday. So listen, starting Monday for that keyword, and then enter it in, and then win. All right, we'll see you guys later. Have a safe day, and do yourself good.